This is about the pro bono project I found at the Veterans Home in the Fitzsimons campus up on 225. Okay, the suggestion came from Carrie. Carrie was talking to Heidi over at the Children's Hospital, and Carrie asked if there's anybody that Heidi knew that could use a pro bono project. And Heidi said, yes, talk to the Veterans Home people. So I phoned them and started talking to Melissa Blair. And Melissa Blair, I went to visit the site and I first asked her if they raise money for any art in their facility. And she said, no, we do not. So when I visited, I also noticed there's no art in their facility and they need us really bad. Okay, this is where it is. It's the Veterans Home this is the campus that Children's Hospital is on. This is the Highway 225. This is Colfax. And the Veterans Home faces west, and it's very near the edge of the campus. This is the exterior facing west of the Veterans Home. And they have veterans from 4 different services. Somehow they don't have the Coast Guard. I don't know. Melissa said they didn't have any Coast Guard people currently. Anyway, that's what the front of their building looks like. All right. Here I am in one of their corridors. It's a home and a recreation center and a meeting place for veterans. And it's easy access because of all the good highways around there. So this is Melissa, and here I am, and this is one of her cohorts in the volunteer business, and these are their corridors. I put up some suggestions for them, and Melissa came back and said she wanted a poppy field. She wanted a flag and a poppy field, and she thought it would be better for them if they didn't have one large mosaic but 2 smaller ones. So anyway, this is the design for the poppy field, and the poppy field is going to be in the memory care part of the home, and she wanted flattened marbles in there so that the veterans could touch them. So there's white flattened marbles, some blue flattened marbles, more white ones, and then down here, these are red flattened marbles. So I designed this poppy field, and I didn't color it all in, but anyway, poppies for the First World War veterans, it was a way of making money for the vets after the war, buddy poppies. And my grandfather had buddy poppies everywhere. So that's what this signifies, and I put some of the doughboys right here going off into the horizon. Some of the soldiers from the First World War, they have a particular kind of helmet, and I drew those in. So this is my original drawing, and then we're going to have to make it larger because it's going to be 4 feet long and 28 inches high. And this is what it's going to look like on the corridor. And this is a handrail, but we're hoping that the memory people can touch all these flattened marbles. Melissa said this is going to work. Okay, this is their community room, and you can see it's really decorated well. And what she wanted was a flag over on this wall over here. So this is what the flag would look like. And I asked her specifically, could we raise it up? Because you can see that the community room's got all kinds of folding tables and chairs, and they lean up against the wall. And the wall she was giving me could have things leaning on it. And she said the building people, she had to go to the building people to ask if it was okay to raise something up that high. And she got it okayed. Also, when we frame our pieces, the 2 pieces we're going to make, we're going to frame them in dark wood, dark stained wood, because you can see all of their interior things are stained dark. So we want to match the way their interior is done. This is the design for the flag, and it's also going to be 48 inches long and 28 inches wide. And what I want to do to make this so we can pass out pieces of it, I will be cutting the whole thing into 3 pieces so that we can move these pieces around. When we're all finished with them, we reassemble them on a piece of Wheatie board and complete the picture that way. But it won't be completed until all the sections are put together. But that way we can all work on pieces of it. The same is going to happen with the poppy field. The poppy field will probably be broken into 5 or 6 pieces. So we can all, they're very transportable. They'll be on a piece of cardboard. We just all work on them, and then on mesh, and it's going to be done in glass on mesh. So then when it's finished, I was hoping with the different, here's a flag mosaic I pulled off online. I'm hoping our stars will be ceramic, so we won't be making the stars. We'll see how that works out. But right now I'm trying to pitch for you to look through all your little stockpiles for any pieces of glass in red, white, blue, or green. And if you've got a piece about as big as this and you're willing to give it to us, and please donate it. And what I'm hoping is that we'll get glass from all of us that'll be in different shades and colors, and it'll just make the mosaics more beautiful. So all we need is blue, red, white, blue, and green. Also, here's some green I'm going to throw in. And it doesn't have to be pure green. It can have pieces in it that are other colors. And so if you just kind of look through your scrap and bring us things that would work in our mosaic, and we're all contributing.